I woke up from a blackout, my face wet and cold. When I opened my eyes, my heart clenched. A hairy beast was licking me. My whole body shook, almost letting out a scream. But when I looked closer, I saw it was just a gentle wild goat. Once I knew there was no danger, I let out a breath of relief. I pulled off my broken goggles to see where I was. The moment my eyes focused, I froze. I almost passed out again. I was like a tiny ant, clinging to a bare cliff. Below me was an endless drop, with nothing but white mist and rolling clouds. The height had to be over 1,000 meters. I looked up and saw my parachute stuck in a dead tree. The tree swayed, ready to snap at any moment. There was no time to waste. I turned to save myself. My hand pressed the cliff wall, but it wasn't solid rock. It was soft, loose mineral stone. An idea hit me fast. I pulled out a dagger, took off my shoe, and stabbed the blade through the toe, making a crude climbing shoe. I drew 2 more daggers from my chest, kicked hard against the wall, and slammed the blades deep into the cliff. Step by step, I climbed higher with both hands and feet. It was slow and draining, but if nothing went wrong, I could make it up alive. But things went wrong. Only a few meters up, one blade snapped in half. My footing slipped, and I crashed back down to where I started. Worse still, the dead tree began to crack at its base. It was about to fall with the parachute, straight toward me. In that life or death moment, I pushed out my last strength. My toes dug into the wall. My hands slashed at the parachute cords. Finally, just as the tree came down, I cut the lines and survived. But now, without a parachute, I was pressed against the cliff, unable to move. I knew once my strength gave out, I would fall to my end. In despair, the wild goat suddenly bleated. I looked up and saw it climbing with ease, its hooves steady in the cracks of the wall. Hope sparked again. I drew in courage, let go, and lunged for the same crack. Luckily, it was just narrow enough. My body wedged tight inside. It was risky, but it gave me a new foothold. After a short rest, I began inching upward again. The wild goats all stopped, as if silently cheering me on. Soon, I reached a small ledge, but the cliff top was still 2 or 3 meters away. The surface above was smooth as glass, impossible to climb. As I searched for a way, the ledge beneath me started to crumble. My body reacted on instinct, springing off the back of a goat, leaping toward the cliff edge. My hands clamped the wall. My face burned red. My heart raced. I could hardly believe I was about to make it. But then, a horned goat appeared in front of me, blocking my path. It lowered its head and rammed straight at me.